I beat the game with no weapons to complete the Pacifist challenge, and you can too. Here's how. For this challenge, I brought Athena. Thought process here is she's tanky, and when she levels up, she gets thorns. When you have no weapons, thorns is a great way to kill stuff. Here's the loadout. This run, I brought shield, agility, XP, and HP regen. Essentially, what I'm looking for is survivability, especially in the early game. So anything tanky works. Also levels. Again, levels give you a ton. And especially with Athena, it'll help you level up thorns as well. So XP is a must. The rest could just be any tanky alternative. The main items you want are golden shield for the gold when people hit you, electric plug, campfire, Quinn's mask, toxic barrel, spiky shield, chonk plate, and sucky maggot's not bad as well. Alright, now that we have that done, let's talk about what we do during the run. I like to run around, get as many pots, and get strength as fast as possible, get tanky as quick as possible. I don't mind any like agility or movement speed. I really like some tankiness, some shields, and then farming some elite crates. Go from there. Just like any run, they can be a little dependent on some RNG. So I did reset. I think I've completed the challenge in about 4 runs, but didn't really die in any of them. It was more reset based. Once I get tanky enough, as you can see here, I like to sit in a corner. That way I can get some XP and get some level ups going. Especially if you get something like campfire like I got. Very lucky run, but you might as well use it. XP is huge. XP is huge. The other one that's super important is going to be finding some... If you find shops with any of the tank items that you see on the bottom right of the screen, immensely useful. Healing's important. If you don't get a campfire, regen is really nice. Or the glove item that does 7.5% and heals you every 9 seconds. We got gold shield. Every time they attack me, I get more gold. Very useful. I found this run to be a lot easier than the AFK challenge. Just because you can kite, get stuff done yourself, and you have more agency a little bit. But also very similar to the AFK challenge in a lot of ways. The main reason shield and healing is so important is for these bosses and being able to kill them. with no weapon. It's pretty tough. You got to be able to tank a lot of their abilities, in my opinion, at least the way I ran it. The other way of completing the Pacifist challenge that I have done is calcium. Using calcium and getting Bob and getting a lot of movement speed tends to work. But I just find Athena to be very easy for challenges. XP is the most important by far. And as you can see, things get tight. Even with campfire, HP regen, shield, you name it. It got tight here. But just trusting in the tankiness worked out for me here. Yeah, I had really good luck in getting a blue microwave. However, all three of those blues that I had were so good, I didn't want to get rid of any of them. Slurp gloves. Very good. Very good. Gives you some damage and obviously healing. Very good item. When you're doing runs like this, make sure you don't get the one that makes the boss fight any harder. It doesn't help you. It's not required for the challenge at all. No worries. The other challenge I'll be posting next week is the one to unlock Sir Chadwell, where you get your difficulty tome to level 20 in 10 minutes. I was able to do that with calcium, and we'll have a video coming up next week with that, but make sure you stay tuned on it. Got really close here. You can't tank too many of the abilities. That was me being a little cocky. Normally when I play Athena, I'm a lot more tanky than this, but I have weapons and whatnot to do that. So I just got a little ahead of myself, but reined it back in, got campfire going, and we're back to full health. What I'm trying to do is get him to hit me a few times and then get out, in and out, to let myself regen up, let the shields regen. It's a slow fight that I'm taking here. So in the early run, the ones that I said I was resetting, when I was resetting, it wasn't a feel of I can't stay alive. It was a feel of there's no way I'm going to do any damage. I just didn't have the right gear. All I could do was run. I couldn't sit, turn around and tank. That's when I knew to hit reset on a run. Taking some regen, getting tankier. We got this though. Minute left. Got low. Get out of there. Look at all that regen though. It helps quite a bit. And then once he stops throwing abilities, I might try to stand still and get some tanking going with the campfire, but don't entirely remember on this one. Okay, I started feeling good there. Wanted to get the damage increase. Damage. Thorns do scale with damage. There we go. We got to stand still and got the campfire reset a little bit. Right. At this point, I wanted to hurry things up. Once we get to endless, it gets dangerous. Luckily, there we go. We got it. Got the Pacifist challenge. We're gonna run out endless just to see how tanky we really got without pretty much any income that whole round. It was a fun one though. That was a very fun challenge. Enjoyed it. And like I said, I'm going to be posting a few more challenges here. Also going to be playing and posting a lot of like battlefields. So if you liked it or if this helped you at all, make sure to like the video, comment what I could do better, subscribe if you want to see any more, and there's going to be quite a bit more. So otherwise, take care, watch Endless, and have a good rest of your day.